T-shirts and koozies while supplies last, so get down there now. It's all free. Remember, TDECU members enjoy exclusive savings at the tea shop and concession stand. Visit a TDECU member center to become a member and take advantage of even more than the perks here at TDECU Stadium.
You want me to go to the players in the field? Same thing for me, Iggy. Tell me when. It's live.
I guess we should say good morning. Early kickoffs, 11 a.m. We are here for our virtual homecoming countdown. Welcome to everyone watching us around the world. Thank you so much for joining us this morning as we are located here in TDECU Stadium, ready to bring you guest after guest after guest as we count down to the kickoff of Homecoming 2025. Good morning, everybody. Mike Pedé, class of 89, your AVP for Alumni Relations, and we're so happy that all of you could join us here today, wherever you may be watching us from around the world. I know we have folks watching in California and New York and Colorado and Florida, and I'm pretty sure my mom is watching. So we want to make sure that, right? Eddie Nunez just walked in. He's going to be our guest. He may have sent the link to his mom too. But anyway, so thank you all so much for being here. This is a big day for us. It's Homecoming 2025. It's Homecoming number 98. So there's only 2 more homecomings to the 100th anniversary of the University of Houston. We're going to celebrate that a little bit here today. We're going to have a lot of great guests. We've got Eddie Nunez from athletics coming on. We've got David Bertman coming on. We've got Dean Dyson, our brand new dean from the College of Social Work. Dean Apple from Honors. We've got our folks from LGBTQ and Bay Area and all of our groups coming on. We've got our new dean from Natural Science and Mathematics, Greg Dudley, coming on. We're going to California, and I wish I had the status of Carl Lewis, but Carl Lewis is coming on at the end of the show. I am not an Olympian. I do not have 9 gold medals, but we're going to try to win one today. So thank you all so much for being here. So there's a lot going on outside the stadium. Yes, it's an 11 o'clock kick. However, there's a great vibe outside, and I think we're going to go to one of those vibes right now. Our Hispanic Alumni Network throws quite the party, and Myra Castillo is running that party outside on Party on the Plaza, and we're going to try and get Myra potted up, and I think we're going to – Myra, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you. Can we see you, Iggy?
I'm trying. It's not letting me.
Okay. Well, we will put the oh, there we go. Hi, Myra. How are you?
I'm good. It's hot out here, but we're happy to be out here on Party on the Plaza.
Yeah, you got a nice crowd going again, as always. You might have to hide some of the party. Yeah, she probably does have to. So, Myra, you just muted yourself. Anyway, this is technology. This happens every time we do it. Myra is probably looking for signal. Myra is, by the way, ironically, a social media expert. So, Myra, yes, that's why you're laughing. Go ahead.
Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I'm trying to unmute it.
Tell me what's happening out there at the Hispanic Alumni Association.
We have a full house today. We were a little worried about the crowd, but we've got an incredible amount of people out here. We got donations from Taqueria Aranda's Bakery. They donate all the food in addition to Christian's Tailgate, giving all the beer and liquor for today. It's a full house. Everyone's ready for the game, and they're ready for homecoming.
So, Myra, we're going to take your video off, or take your video off now. We're just going to show the stadium outside and give people the ambiance while you and I chat. So I want to congratulate you on what happened the other day when the city of Houston recognized the Hispanic Alumni Association for Hispanic Heritage Month. Tell me about that.
We're so proud of that. It was a work in progress for a while. One of our board members kind of did the request for it, and we're just really proud that the city of Houston recognizes the work that Hispanic Alumni does. We've raised over $100,000 in the last few years. So we're just grateful for all the support and everyone that's believed in this mission and continues to give back.
Outstanding. So I know you guys have a bunch of key events during the course of the year. So tell us about what you have planned for this year and how you're going to raise all those funds for scholarships like you always do.
So far, we're actually tying up our tailgate series with today. We've raised an incredible amount of money there. Next, we have our soccer tournament on November 15th. So that will be at Revolution Soccer Complex. Everyone is invited to that. Following that, we'll go into fashion show in February. It's our signature event. So we invite designers from across the city. It's our biggest fundraiser. It's a great time for anyone who's interested in fashion. From there, we go to watch parties, and then we end the year with our annual Loteria event.
Are we going to schedule the fashion show on a day that I can actually attend, or what are we doing this year? When is it?
It's scheduled for February 7th.
February 7th. I think I'm in. I got Eddie sitting next to me. He might have to be in on that too. Although I think there's a road basketball game that day. What's that?
If you guys are there, I will make sure you're either front row or walking the runway itself.
Walking the runway. That seems like a fail. Tell me how much scholarship money you gave away last year.
This past year, we gave about $20,000 with our biggest scholarship given out to date. We usually give around $1,000, $2,500. This past year, we gave $5,000 to a student who, ironically enough, as much as we say it did change her life, like that was a very surreal moment to present her with that check.
Well, Myra, thank you guys for all that you do. We really, really appreciate you, and have a good party out there, and we'll see you in the stadium in a little bit. Okay?
See you soon. Have fun, Mike. Okay. See you guys. Go Cougs.
All right. Well, Eddie, as everyone has recognized, Eddie Nunez, Vice President for Intercollegiate Athletics, has joined us from some of those parties.
I have. Myra and the whole group, everybody does an unbelievable job out there. So kudos to her. Kudos to what you guys have done and all the tailgating outside the stadium right now. I've made it around, and it's 11 o'clock game, but our fans are out there, which I love, and I got to appreciate and say thank you to them.
So we had you on last year on this show when you were here for enough time to park your car and decide where your office was.
I was about to say.
So it has been, I mean, I think you would categorize this as a very successful calendar year for you.
It's been...
You meaning the athletic department. I
know
you're
us
not a
as us as the athletic department. It's been extremely successful, and I say that in a lot of ways. There's always an opportunity for us to grow, to learn, to get better, of course. But if you think about athletically, academically, fundraising, the amount of new donors, new individuals that we brought on board, you look at all those fronts, working extremely well with the community, with campus, all the efforts that we put out, we really excelled and really did a great job.
So you notice I have notes for all the people about what I'm going to talk about. I don't need any notes for Eddie. We share a building where cars back up to each other in the morning. I will tell you, this is a funny story. I was yesterday's old when I realized I've been waiting 3 weeks to say hello to Coach Fritz.
Yeah.
He doesn't park behind me anymore.
No.
He moved to the new facility.
No.
So let's segue into that new facility, and we'll get our camera guys to shoot that new facility in the end zone while you talk about it.
So opened it up right before the school year. it's a testament to, honestly, everybody, the university, my predecessor, and so many others, our donors that stepped up and really had the vision of what that building is today. It is exactly what our student athletes need to be able to be more efficient, more effective in everything they do. It is now put us not at par, it actually put us above par with our league, with nationally, and I think you'll see it more and more every year in recruiting with Coach Fritz and what he's done, the culture and everything else. It is a one-stop shop. It has academics, it has a strength and conditioning, food and meals. They do everything they need to get done there to be as efficient as they can be.
And then you've also you've hired some new coaches. Tell us about your new coaches. You've got at least, I think, 4. I've counted 4.
Three head coaches and 1,000 assistant coaches. I feel like it because every day I walk around, I'm like, I meet new.
But 3
people.
really important sports.
3 important people. First is Matthew Mitchell. He women's basketball. He comes again, winningest coach in Kentucky, University of Kentucky women's basketball program history, and he's come with energy, with excitement. The program, I saw him practice yesterday. They're so much better. They've still got a long way to go, and he'll tell you he'll be the first one. He's building it just like all our coaches are doing. You add another coach, Ben Williams. What he has done with our women's soccer program, it's that energy, that excitement, and he's doing it the old school way. Just work, effort, bring it every night. And then you throw in our softball coach. Chrissy has done is building a team. The youngest, or I say the youngest, the newest coach we have, but she has embraced it and going to every event, and that's what we want. We want all our coaches to be all in with each other and supporting each other.
So folks are still out there. Obviously, there's a game today. Got 2 home games left. We're about to merge. I spent 20 years in athletics too. November is when we merge.
Yep.
Football, basketball, soccer, women's basketball, track. So how are things looking? We'll just talk about the basketball space. Obviously, You talked about Matt and women's basketball. November 3rd is 2 weeks away, right?
Yeah.
The team's going to tip off in men's basketball, and obviously the expectations are high.
They are, and actually, talking about men's basketball, they are playing their first scrimmage, you would want to call it, today in New Orleans. So they're playing women's basketball. Played one 2 days ago. So it's here. It's already here. The guys have been working all summer for this. So you're right. It's going to get revved up between volleyball finishing up, track, indoor track, cross country, soccer. This is the time that I tell people is the most energy. I love it. Teams are starting. Teams are finishing. Teams are in the middle of their season. So a lot of great things.
All right. I always ask you this at the end because it's your chance. We have live watchers today, and everyone's now watching on a recording. Get involved with athletics. How do we do it?
Look, it's get involved with every part of the campus. I ask you now more than ever, find a way through the Alumni Association, through us, through anywhere you can. The most important thing is help campus continue to build. What our president has done to raise the standards is the same thing we're doing in athletics. So come on board. Come support these student athletes. They're unbelievable academically in everything we do. And all I can say is thank you for your constant energy that you bring every day for all our games.
All right, Eddie, thanks. So the good news is I still get to say hello to you in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll see each other way more than everybody else.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Eddie
Go
Nunez,
Cougs.
our VP for Intercollegiate Athletics. What a great guy, and he's had quite a calendar year cranking it up, starting with last year's football season with Coach Fritz getting it going, and now 5-1 as we sit here today, and we've got a lot of things going on, men's basketball, women's basketball, as we mentioned. So we've got some more guests coming up. We've got Raymond Bartlett coming in to take a seat with us for a minute as you watch our players warm up down on the field, giving you a little inside look. Raymond has been with the university the university is celebrating its 100th anniversary, and between the two of you, I think we've been here, the two of us, almost half of it. So welcome, sir.
Absolutely.
Welcome.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
You're a behind-the-scenes guy that nobody really gets to see, but we thought we'd have you on the show today because you're the guy and your team that makes all these projects that our wonderful president wants to have happen.
Absolutely.
And so as I bring you in here today, there are, let's just say, multiple projects.
Multiple projects.
Where would you like to start, sir?
Well, let me just say at the very top, we've got over $1 billion worth of projects in the pipeline right now. And if you haven't been on campus recently, you would be surprised at the skyline of this university. A couple of years from now, it'll be even more pronounced.
Yeah.
I think the one that I really want to highlight for now is the Centennial project.
Correct.
It is a $62 million project that will activate, connect, and transform this university, the heart of the campus. It is from basically University Drive and MLK all the way down to McElhaney on the other side of E. Kellen. That's how much work we're doing to transform how this space will be used. And what I tell people when they ask, what does this mean to the university? What I say is, generations to come will decide how this space gets used.
Yeah.
We may think we know, but our future students,
It's almost like a freeway. We just want to be here when it's finished.
we just want to be here when it's finished, and it's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud to lead a fantastic group that is making it happen. This will be done by the spring of 27 for the kind of the heart of our festivities for the Centennial.
And there's not just the elements that beautify the campus, the entryway and the Wilhelmina's Grove, and what's happening with the Cullen Family Plaza area with the fountains and all of that. New residence hall going up, new food service area going up for students. I mean, we're sitting here today with I say this, I don't have the exact number, I probably should get it, just short of 50,000 students. I mean,
Just short of 50,000
It's a big
students.
number for the University of Houston. When I started, it was half that.
Half that. It was in the high 20s, low 30s,
Yep.
There were questions: how big could we become? And we're asking those questions today. And so we're building the infrastructure, we're building the facilities to support our faculty, and our students and their success. And so there's a lot of new buildings that are about to kind of take off, and you'll see them coming out of the ground, both academic and student kind of auxiliary.
And it's almost like asking somebody who their favorite child is, but I won't do that. So do you have like one of the projects that you're most involved with, that you feel most excited with? I know there are all some really cool ones, but which one are you really most excited with?
The Centennial Project is the one that I'm really trying to work hard to shepherd through. The rest of them, certainly, again, I've got a great team in facilities and construction management that led by David Oliver that are supporting the building of these projects. Everything is on schedule. The Centennial is such a highly visible project. And will mean so much to the future of this campus. I want to make sure that it goes off well. And as the president mentioned in her State of the Union address, she recently signed a contract with an artist for an iconic piece of art that will, I think, draw people to the campus. It's going to be an interactive piece, and we're looking forward to showcasing that sometime in the next several months.
Well, as an alum and somebody who knows how much work it takes to pull that off, thank you for your hard work over the years. And see, I told you if you came on, we would make an entire program and not talk about parking.
Well, you talked about parking with Eddie, so you mentioned it.
Well, I didn't bring it up to the guy who takes the complaints. Well, Raymond, thank you so much for all you do. We really appreciate you, and good luck with the project. Everybody's involved with the project too. I know that the president, and I know that Raymond and myself and Russell Dunleavy and everybody at the University of Houston has a place in this project.
Yep.
Whether it's making a gift, being a part of it, sharing ideas, being active with your college, everyone, and we're going to have some deans on here in a minute about what that means to them going forward, because we've got some new programs. But this is an everybody Centennial project.
It is everybody's Centennial project. Everybody will be able to, appreciate it and enjoy it, and many future generations to come will actually enjoy it as well. And if I may put a plug in for the project in advancement,
please do.
We are selling 100 benches as part of the Centennial around campus. We've got 15 left, so they're going quickly. If you're interested in supporting the project, please reach out to Rebecca Gentry in advancement, and she'd love to talk to you.
I know I'm derelict in my duties. I've verbally committed one, and I haven't done the paperwork yet, so there might be 14 left. Okay. Or I might not get one. So Raymond, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Go
Raymond
Cougs.
Bartlett, Vice President for Finance and all the things that go on campus. So Raymond is so kind to join us, and that is quite a project, folks. You really need to be involved in that program. You really need to get out there and support the young people that are on the field that you see today, but also the young people there. There's 600 student athletes. That means there's 49,000 other students at the University of Houston who need your help in the scholarship space and all of that. Okay, we are going to go floating across the country here, I think. We are supposed to go zooming into the Young Alumni Party. Now that could be a dangerous proposition. Is Isabel out there? Isabel, can you hear us? Unmute yourself. I see you on the screen. Oh, Isabel. Yes. Isabel.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
We're doing great. How are you?
Great. How's the party going today?
Oh, it's fantastic. I was already saying, I was like, for an 8 a.m. tailgate, this turned out fantastic.
8 a.m. tailgate for folks like David Burton and I, who's my next guest, is one thing. 8 a.m. for Young Alumni is a thing, right? That's a late Friday night. Let's get up. And you guys were up there setting up in the dark today. So tell everybody about the Young Alumni Network and how, you and I have had this conversation, Isabel. There's 95,000 alums under the age of 35, right? And so that's a big opportunity for you all. Tell everybody what's going on with the Young Alumni this year.
So everyone's always asking us, so have we aged out a Young Alumni? I really love to be here. It's a state of mind. If our events work for you, then this is your but really we like to think ourselves kind of like as a streamline into future alumni networks. When I was a student, as soon as I graduated, I was like, how do I get involved? And there was no Young Alumni at the time. Less than a year later, Chris Gervasio, Caitlin Palavitas came back to rebirth the Young Alumni. And it's basically just a way to get involved, as a Young Alumni, essentially, and come back and give back to your school and come back to your alma mater and just, bask it all in.
Well, I hope you guys have a great party out there. Thanks for all you do. You're one of our rocket ship alumni networks, so we really appreciate all your hard work and your volunteerism and your school spirit, and I know that's one of the best parties going. So remind everybody out there, Isabel, that kickoff's at 11.
Yes. We are shutting down pretty soon. Kickoff's at 11. I think most of us have tickets. We're pretty excited. So.
All right, thank you. Go Cougs.
Yep, go Cougs.
All right, so there's our Young Alumni Network. Our next guest, do you remember we were young alums?
Barely.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, over 25 years, 30, we're getting close to 30, 40 years. So.
Well, David Burtman, the man, the myth, the legend, the spirit of Houston, right? I have to embarrass you as much as possible.
Yeah,
you'll get me back.
I will.
But it's unbelievable. We were just talking with Raymond and on the projects that are going on. We've got some deans coming in, but this university is such a different place, even in the last 15 years.
For sure.
I mean, thank you for joining us. And how's it going in your world?
It's fantastic. I mean, let's face
Here
it.
comes the energy.
Yeah, let's face it.
Your bandwidth will not handle
No,
this.
I just have this to say. Like, we're going to be 99 years old. I'm excited about 99. So by the time we're 100, which is shortly after 99, let's face it, we are going to have an explosion of celebration. This state, I hope it's the United States is talking about the 100th birthday of the University of Houston, because you, in particular, but all of us have seen this university become something that no one, I don't think, ever thought it would become. And I think that we are now we're not following anybody. People want to be us.
Yeah.
And I love it.
So I think I asked you this last year, but it grows and grows and grows. Pulling the Catherine McGovern College of the Arts out of the college. I can't say this, by the way, so don't tell Dan O'Connor. The College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences does not roll off my tongue.
No one's tongue.
But the McGovern College of the Arts, I mean, it's a rocket ship right now.
Right, huge. And
What's
Raymond,
happening over there?
Yeah, Raymond even, some of the improvements on the campus, and we have the beautiful Wilhelmina Garden Grove over there. They're adding a stage to that. That's in front of the music school, in front of that arts and theater area that's just going to become this, I think, a place to be and come see performances. I also think the college is interacting in so many other areas with the other deans. This is something really collaborative. We just had a scholarship developed for an engineering student that's going to be in the marching band, and it came from engineering. So I believe this university is something totally different than places. We collaborate with STEM. I think you're going to see research done in different ways. I think the future of innovative activity and creativity is it's going to blow up, and I think we're going to become, we've been leaders, but I think people are going to see our leadership.
And I know that Willie Fritz appreciates this, and I know how much Kelvin appreciates this. But isn't it just been so refreshing over the last few years about how much not only professors on campus understand that the students that are in the Spirit of Houston have time that they have to give, but that our coaches and our players have really started to appreciate that and recognize how much effort goes into it.
It absolutely is key. It makes us feel relevant. All of them have been incredible, but I think and most valuable, these great coaches and their staffs have taken our students and put them in positions where they're seen by everybody. You know, when we saw it on national, you know, the Final Four and the final championship game, for us all to be a part of that, you know, you got to think, very few people get there. And it was just an amazing experience. And Coach Fritz, what a man of integrity. He brings to U of H exactly what we've wanted, I think, for quite some time. So it's very exciting.
I just have a little fun with you. I know this is not my playlist that's playing in the stadium. Is it your playlist that's playing? Because I know we're taking ambient sound. Is this? I know music is wonderful, and we love. But what's happening out there?
Well, look, we got a lot of different. We won't say
it's not
ages.
Billy Stritch.
No,
and Billy Stritch is next.
And listen, Billy Stritch, by the way, I was coming out of the garage and someone grabbed me and said, "David, you missed a great show last night." And I heard that it was like, we're out at some of these football games watching marching bands and different teams, but I do think we have a broad fan base.
Yep. And bring it to speak to Billy, who's coming on next. How important is it? And I know you have a lot homecoming. A lot of people come back.
Yeah,
right.
It's incredible.
Their formative years were here, right? Whether it was in music, theater, dance, whatever it might have been. How important is that for alumni to come back?
Well, for someone like a Billy Stritch to come back is an example to everybody, because we're talking somebody at a whole nother level of entertainment and recognition.
And he could storytell, and I don't know if we have enough time when he comes on.
He's a
storyteller.
He's a great storyteller. But for everybody, what I did want to give a shout out to on this one, and this can kind of be my lead into Billy and exit, is, we've got so many kids that graduate from the University of Houston in education. They're teachers, they're coaches, they're band directors, they're cheer team coaches, they do the dance team. And every Friday and Saturday they've got these games, and they don't get to come to U of H enough. And I know they're watching because I hear it all the time. We heard the band, we saw the cheer. And I just want them to know that they are loved because they're the ones sending us kids. They're a part of this. They're a part of the success, and everybody. You said it, Mike. Everybody has a place in the Centennial. So, over the next 2 years, come home, come see us, come see this facility. You'll be blown away. And this campus, folks, now it can be a little frustrating at times. It's okay. That's called growth.
I don't know why you even bring it up.
Because we got to embrace it and
it's
love
higher
it.
Ed is what we love. We love it.
All right. And so, thank you,
best.
Mike. Go Cougs.
Go Cougs. He's the best. David Bertman is the best, and he is setting up our next guest. And I don't know if we told Billy Stritch he was going to have to follow David Bertman, but yep. But Billy Stritch is coming in here. Billy is an alum from '81, which we will not discuss it's 81. I'm 89.
Why are we discussing that?
Well, Billy, thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for coming back to campus.
It is very cool to be here. I mean, this is so mind-blowing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Didn't
way,
have this and-
way different than it was back in the day.
We were playing football in the
yeah.
Astrodome, and you had to
I'm
make your
telling
way
you,
over
I
there.
know.
And now you're staying in the campus hotel.
I am. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It is state-of-the-art. It's great.
So you came. We'll talk about your music and your stuff last night, but I want to most importantly talk about your experience coming back and talking to our students.
I loved it. Our mutual friend Sally Mays has been coming here every fall for the last few years, and she's one of my oldest friends and musical partner. She teaches these drama and music students in the art of musical theater performance, and so I was able to come in a little early and coach with her. And it's so great. First of all, they are so young, but they are really talented. It's a really talented group, and they all performed last night before my show, and I was just blown away by the level of talent. And it means a lot to come in and sort of impart maybe what little I know to the next group of kids. So
now I'm decent at segues on this show.
You are.
And last night you played a wonderful set, and it was fantastic, right up my American songbook alley, right? And so I'm going to segue nicely. You did a nice medley about singing in the rain.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what's happening outside.
I know, right? It's
now,
a little dodgy today.
I don't know what you brought with you, but it's not. Doesn't look.
Don't blame it on me, man. I actually don't think it's going to rain. I think it's just overcast. I don't see any big puffy rain clouds.
The hard, heavy stuff's not coming down for a while yet.
I don't
All right,
control the weather.
Tell us about
popular.
Billy Stritch.
Yes.
And you're a distinguished alum as of last May.
As of
Congratulations.
last May, what a thrill that was.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that you never think is ever going to happen, and it was a great surprise.
And we find you. I know we can find you all over the world. If we find you, the internet. Where's Billy? He's in London, but we can regularly find you if you're going to New York. Tell folks where we can regularly come and hear Billy Stritch and his wonderful musical talents and the teams and his group that he teams up with there. And tell us.
Well,
where we can
I
find you.
co-host a fabulous open mic night, which has got the best of Broadway singers, the best of jazz singers in New York, and it's every Monday at a club, a very iconic jazz club called Birdland, which is on West 44th Street. Every Monday at 9:30, my friend Jim Caruso hosts it. I lead a world-class trio of musicians, and we've been doing it for 22 years. Can you believe that? I mean, it's been a long time.
And folks
but it's
can
so
just
much
walk
fun.
up.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can
Kinda.
walk, kind of. Yeah, you walk up, bring a song. We like it to be upbeat because we like the whole night to just kind of be a party. And yeah, we have lots of good singers, and we also say we've got the best singers in the world, also other people. So, but it's really good talent. So I encourage anybody coming to New York, come check us out on a Monday night.
Well,
Birdland.
listen, you're the best. I really appreciate
you're the
you.
best.
I really appreciate you sticking around and coming to the football game.
I know. This is
For those who
really.
don't know, Billy he's going to watch some football.
I called this a show, so it's like because I'm from show business, but it's all showbiz, especially the pomp and the ceremony and the way this looks, and I'm excited to be here.
I say that and say this with all sincerity. There are 330,000 alums. There are less than 200 that have been given a Distinguished Alumni Award, and you earned every bit of that medallion. So
Mike,
congratulations.
thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That means a lot.
My
Great
pleasure.
to see you, my friend.
Great to see you. Thanks for
Okay.
sticking around.
All right, go
make the rain,
Cougs.
make the rain stop.
I'll do my best. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks,
Billy
buddy.
Stritch, one of my favorite people, and coming back to help the McGovern College of the Arts, and he has done a phenomenal job in his career and his and what he does. And coming back, it's so important. It's so important for folks to come back and take a moment to come back to their college and speak to the students. And all of you that are alums out there could do the same thing. You can reach out to your college, speak to your dean, speak to your development officer, speak to some professors. We want you to come back. We want you to come back and feel like you're part of the University of Houston, because you are. And it's so valuable to have our alums come back and talk. It's also so valuable to have really great, talented people come to our campus and become students and faculty and deans. And we have a great new dean. We have a couple new deans, 3 new deans that are joining us today. And Yarnesia.
Yes.
Yarnesia Dyson is joining us. How long have you been the new dean of the College of Social Work?
A little over 3 months, and I'm
3
so
months.
excited.
Well, welcome. Thank you so much for coming on today, but thank you so much for blessing us and coming to campus and bringing your talents.
I'm so excited to be here. I am so excited to partner with the GCSW. It's such an amazing college, so many opportunities for us to grow. Looking forward to touching base with more alumni as well as those that are interested in our efforts and mission.
So the Graduate College of Social Work says it right there in the name, right? So you're getting graduate students to come and want to. So tell folks about the kind of the history of the Graduate College of Social Work, but what impact it has on the community. What graduates are you putting out that really are making a change?
Sure, we are graduating people that will go into the workforce to help society solve its complex challenges. We are also graduating researchers, scholars, leaders, and healers. So you'll often see social work majors going into Department of Social Services, to academia, to nonprofit leadership and macro-focused agencies, to the state and county government, as well as to non-governmental associations as well.
Wow. So how have you found your first 3 months?
It's been exciting. So the energy has been palpable. There's so much excitement on campus. There's a lot of energy among the alumni that I've met here in Houston area, as well as with the faculty and staff. So it's been wonderful. The students have been amazing. We have some of the best students in the country, and I'm trying not to bias that too much, of course, as the new dean. But it's been fabulous. I've had such amazing support from President Couture, Provost Chase, as well as my decanal colleagues. So I've just had a great experience here.
So what are some of all the deans come in when they're interviewing, they have like a little plan that they'll show. I'm not minimizing that. A small, short plan so that it keeps everybody's attention. But what are you really focused on in the next 6 months, year? What do you want to really get done?
Sure. I really want to position our college to grow the social work workforce. Right now, the Bureau of Labor Statistics show that there is a shortage that's forecasted now for social workers. So we're excited to launch programs in aging, gerontological social work, forensic social work, library social work, veterinary social work. You can see social work in anything that we're able to do. So we're excited to grow those, as well as graduate PhD students to go into academia to prepare the next generation of social workers as well.
And I will say, to kind of put a bow on this, you did get to participate in what has always been a good tailgate party by the College Association.
Oh, yeah.
I want to tell you, they put on a good party out there. It looked like you had some great alums that showed up, and homecoming is always a great opportunity. So how can folks continue to be involved in the college?
Please continue to follow our social media networks, our website. We've been going under a big refresh. So there's going to be easy ways for alumni, as well as other friends that may not be alumni to the GCSW, to stay connected with us. We truly value relationships in the Graduate College of Social Work, so we would love to say hello.
Well, you're just a ray of sunshine.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad you're here. We have not gotten to spend any time. I think
Well,
we finally met at the tailgate party, which
but
is
we
not a
need
good
to.
place to meet me, by the way. You want to meet me in some kind of academic sense, not at a tailgate party. But
It's all good.
let's work together and make it happen for your alumni group.
I can't wait, Mike.
So great to meet you.
Great to meet
Happy
you.
homecoming.
Thank you. Go Cougs.
Thank you very much, Dean Yarnesia Dyson from the Graduate College of Social Work. We are rolling. We have. Let me just tell you about all of our new deans. We have one coming in here right now who not only showed up on campus, but has showed up on campus and jumped right in, traveled on the road with us, really got involved, and it's one of the really bright spots. And there's so many bright spots at the University of Houston. But Dean Heidi Apple, who has been, I'm going to forget all these. I get to be colleagues and friends with everybody, and I start to forget how long or when they started. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Welcome in.
Thanks, Mike.
How's your day been so far?
Oh, it's been great. The energy and the
energy.
tailgating outside is fantastic.
Right.
Even though it's 11, it's early, right?
Well, Billy
but
made
they're
it
doing
stop
well.
raining. He sang
I
singing in the
know.
rainy. I don't know if
Thank
you
you,
saw it. He
Billy.
went outside and he sang. No, he didn't. So tell us what's happening in honors. I know you have your big event coming up soon. So let's talk about great conversation and all the stuff you have coming up.
Yeah, so the Honors College is, has students from all majors on campus. We have about 2,400 of them, so we're big, and we work with all the other colleges, so the students get a polish on their emotional intelligence skills, what we call professional skills, on top of the great education they get in their majors. So we have an opportunity. We have this collection of talent, and we try to lift them up and send them out workplace ready, and many of them go on to grad school and professional schools. You asked me about events.
I did.
So we have this annual scholarship fundraiser because our students, like the rest of those from the university, come from a range of economic backgrounds, right? And so we scholarship a lot. Quarter of our students are first-gen students. Okay,
Is that right? I don't think I knew that. Quarter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, so the scholarship event is called the Great Conversation, and it comes up in February 20th, 21st, and we call it a conversation because that's what we do in all the classes at the Honors College. We're always having conversations about what we're learning. And that's where all of us figure out who we are and connect with other people and build empathy and good communication skills. So this event has tables, 30 tables of different topics for conversation. It's kind of like a gala, but it's not your mother's gala.
That is true.
And we have a lot of fun talking about things over a really good dinner. And this year it's the Museum of Fine Arts.
Oh, okay, great.
So that's going to be a fun new venue for us this year.
Well, you have such a really core, loyal alumni base, right? It's I won't call it a fraternity or a sorority, but it's very similar to. They're really a part of something, and when they graduate, they'll say, "I graduated from Bauer and honors."
Yes.
I graduated from Hilton and honors, or they'll say honors in Hilton, or they'll say honors in engineering. How prideful is that for you to be talking to our alums and realize that they really do have a sense of loyalty to your program?
Of course, it makes you feel wonderful and incredibly proud of them because they've had so much success in their own lives, much of what they attribute not only to the University of Houston in general, but also the special care they got in the Honors College. And it's joyful, frankly.
So you talked about the great conversation. You have the regular things going on, but you have advisory boards and other ways that people can volunteer. If someone's watching for the first time, how can they get engaged in the Honors College?
All kinds of ways. You can
First,
talk.
recruit your really smart students.
Yes, send your
come to the
students to us.
university.
University of Houston is the city's university, right?
Yeah.
And people often talk about the Honors College within the university as the jewel of that, and one of the strong public talent pipeline with all of our partners in across the university. And if people want to get involved, get your kids or your kids' kids, your friends' friends, thinking about coming here. We also have alumni events where we encourage the alumni to come out and interact with students. There are lots and lots of ways. So you know where to find me online. And so I encourage anybody who's interested to connect with us.
Well, let me thank you for traveling around the country with us
that was
summer on our Cougs on the Road tour. You
That
went
was
to
so
New York,
much
correct?
fun.
Did you went to New York?
Yeah, New York. And
So
we're going to see the
Horalina's
New York
coming on.
feast for
Horalina, are you coming? Horalina, we're gonna go off script here. Sorry, Iggy. Horalina, can you hear us? Horalina is in New York City. We are taking our break. She's probably not quite. Oh,
There she
hey!
is.
We're going into our watch party in New York City. Horalina, how are you guys doing up there? Doing okay?
Hey, nice to see you again.
Oh, we have your audio? Yes, there we go. Well, we thank you. We thank you guys for having a good party up there. I know it's a little early. I know it's noon's not bad. I mean, come on. At least you're not Dave Watson, who we're going to in California, who's probably just rolling out of bed to do his.
Video, but we're here.
Say that again.
No, the California folks have it much harder than we do, but we're here. We made it. It's brunch in New York City, so we're always up and ready to start the day and cheer on the Cougs and have a fun time.
Well, thank you guys. Dean Apple, thank you so much. We
Thanks.
appreciate you.
Been a blast, Mike. Thanks.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs!
Horalina, don't leave me yet. I want to talk about what's going on in New York. How are you guys doing up there? What do we got planned? Watch parties?
Very exciting. Everybody in the New York metro area to watch our basketball team up in November. We're going to have a pregame reception. The men's basketball is playing Arkansas here in Newark, New Jersey at the Prudential Center. So we're hoping a lot of our folks. There's a Bundesliga game going on in the bar, so apologies for the noise. Somebody just scored. But so on December 20th, the men's basketball team will be here. We're hoping to welcome our local alumni, have everybody come in town and get together and get to cheer on the Cougs here in our home turf. So we're looking forward to that. We've always got exciting stuff going on in New York. It's a city that never sleeps. So we look forward to welcoming all of our alumni whenever they're in town and able to join us.
Well, thank you guys for so much, for getting up early and putting on a good party, and I'm sure we will see you at something very soon. Thanks for all you do in New York. Is Karam hiding out of the screen over there? I can see him in the. I said, is Karam hiding out of the screen? He needs to slide into the screen over there.
Yeah.
Get Karam in the screen. Is he sitting over there? I can't. Oh, there he is. Are you hiding over there, Karam?
Yes.
He's hiding. Yeah, there he is. So thank you guys for everything that you do. Have a great party. We get the win up there today, okay? Everybody behave yourselves and have a good party. All right, go Cougs. Well, see, we have some of our leaders in New York City, and now, see this great segue? We have these. There's a third microphone right there. We have three of my favorite people in the world, the people who do all the work, volunteers. We have like 9 of us in the office, and we have 300 and something volunteers in our constituent associations and networks. So hold on, I'm going to read all these names so I make sure I get them right, because I know everybody, but I don't want to mispronounce. So our Bay Area president, Elizabeth Edge, is right here. Our LGBTQ co-presidents, Davis and Roxanne, are joining us here today. And you guys get it done. So the foundation, University of Houston Alumni Association Foundation, is the overseer of the 50 associations that we have. So I want each of you to 2 rock star organizations, both rising in completely different initiatives, right? But very important initiatives. So, Elizabeth, tell me about the Bay Area Alumni Network, which has started from Scratch,
We
and is
started
now
from nothing, yes.
rocking and rolling. Give me some highlights.
Well, we just finished our first year, and we hosted some of the biggest watch parties for basketball, and really kind of started taking on a life of our own.
And in the hundreds, I want to say.
Yes,
Not like
yes, not-
20 of us got together and had a little party. There,
Yes.
from nowhere to like, I remember being in one of the NCAA tournaments, and Taylor, who is Taylor High, Taylor's home with
We
his
miss you,
new
Taylor.
baby boy. But Taylor is would send me this. You're not going to believe this, Mike. Look at this picture. I'm like, did they Photoshop this?
No, we have a very exciting crowd. So we cover a really big stretch. We cover everything from Pasadena to Galveston, from Baytown to Angleton. So if you are anywhere in the Bay Area, there is a Coug family for you to join. So we have a lot of stuff going on. We have tons of watch parties, of course, but we also are starting a walk-run club. We're going to be doing...
I'll be walking.
Same.
Because if you see me running, please shoot the bear that's chasing me.
Facts. But we're going to be doing trivia nights. We're also planning some road trip games. So we're
I know.
gonna be
I
getting
think I said at the
buses.
beginning that the Bay Area Alumni Network is hosting the party in Waco.
Yes,
Which
we
I don't
are.
believe there's a bay anywhere close.
There's not, but we are also planning a bus trip to Louisiana Lafayette to support Quantus White in his debut season as a head coach. So that's going to
That'll
be
be fun,
coming.
yeah.
Yes, but we are open to new members. We're super excited to be in Bay Area. We started from scratch. Last year was our first year. We're rocking it into our second year. So if you're in the Bay Area, all of our social medias are at Bay Area Cougs. Come follow us, and we are making custom buttons, and people are starting to collect them. I had people hunt me down this morning to grab our buttons, so come get one. They're kind of taking on a life of their own. But we're super happy to be here. We love our Cougs, and we want to do everything we can to support the community and the growth of our school and the alumni network and foundation outside of it in Pasadena.
Well, thank you for all your hard work and your immediate impact. Like, let's start a Bay Area network. Okay, well, I'm thinking 3 years from now it'll be worth something. Next thing I know, 2 weeks later, it's
We
got
were
100
quick.
people coming
We
to a
were
party.
quick.
So let's talk to Davis and Roxanne. You guys just pulled off a great big event, right? So tell us about the past Red Dinner and what's happening in your space. And thank you for all your volunteerism in the first place. Davis, get a little closer to your
Gotcha,
microphone.
yeah.
There you go. All right.
I can start us off, and I'll kick it over to Roxanne. But thank you so much for having us. So the UH LGBTQ Alumni Network is a safe haven for alumni and students alike in the queer and trans community. And it's really just a place for us to get together, hold one another, have a safe and loving space amidst all the attacks that we're facing in our states. And so we support students with scholarships and emergency crisis aid through several events that Roxanne's going to get into.
Yeah, so we have a lot of really fun events. Two of our big flagship events, one in the spring, usually happens in the February-March timeframe, is Drag Bingo. It's a really fun event. We've got great prizes. And then in the fall, in August, we have Red Dinner, which is our annual gala, and all of the funds raised from that go to scholarships and crisis aid. We've had such a good turnout the last couple years and are really looking forward to that. So save the date this August, and we'd love to have folks join us for that.
Well, listen, volunteerism is a huge deal, and it takes a lot of time and effort. But I wanted to ask you, the old adage is you always get back more than you put in. Is that true?
100%. 100%.
If somebody's thinking about volunteering, tell them why they should volunteer.
Absolutely. I feel like you have all of the fun and camaraderie that you had from college, from your time here at U of H, combined with community and folks who have had different journeys. And so like our alumni group, for example, has people who are, much younger than I am, much older than I am, different majors. We collaborate with the other alumni groups. So it's just this really fun experience to have folks from all walks of life who can like reminisce about U of H and all the wonderful things, but also carry all the amazing things that we've done since leaving the university together to help make it stronger and make our community stronger. And I just really love being a part of that.
Well, thank you guys for everything that you do. I truly mean that from our team, from Taylor, for everybody. We can't do it without our volunteers, and you guys do a phenomenal job.
Thank you
so
so much.
Thank you very much
for having us.
Go
Go
Cougs.
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 All right, those are some great volunteer leaders right there, folks. And if you're thinking about volunteering, you can always go to our website, HoustonAlumni.com. You can go to the UHAAF.com website, and you can find all 50 of our associations and networks. And one of those associations and networks, this ought to be good. We're going to Southern California. My man Dave Watson is out there. He probably does not have his earpiece in. Dave, you're going to unmute and talk to us, my man. How are things this early in Southern California?
Hey, Mike. Out here in Southern California, the sports bars don't even open for another 15 minutes.
Oh, so you're standing on the street waiting to start the party because the bar doesn't open for.
We're standing on the street waiting for our sports bar here to open. We got John Ellison, the producer, here with us, and there's other people parked in cars here, all waiting for the door to open.
Well, we appreciate you guys getting up early with us. That's quite funny. We appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Sherry. Thank you guys for coming out and talk about the Southern California Alumni Network and our little expansion into the San Diego area. Give us a little background.
Yeah, so we've had a solid group up here. You and I started about 4 years ago. We meet in Santa Monica. Have a couple great alumni up here, Britt Cullen and some crowd like that. The Hollywood royalty. We've also recently started a group down in San Diego that we're nurturing, and we've got about 7 people down there now. So we're really trying to grow that group. If you're in Southern California, please answer one of those emails you get from the Alumni Association and plug into our events.
Thank you guys for everything that you do. Have a great party today. Maybe you'll send us some pictures of halftime when the bar is open and all the people are actually there. But thanks for getting up early. I knew we were going to have an issue with an 11 o'clock kickoff Central, but I knew if there's anybody I could count on to get up early, get in a run, you probably already been swimming, and get out here and be on the show. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and we're going to see you next week over at Arizona State. We're going to drive over.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you, guys. Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
All right. That's so fun. I mean, Dave and I were students together, and if there's anybody that's going to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to be on a virtual show, it's going to be Dave Watson. So we have two more great guests to get you before we get to the program, and another one of our pretty newly minted deans, Greg Dudley, Natural Science and Mathematics. Welcome, sir.
Mike, it's so great to be here.
So thanks for being. Now, how long has it been?
It has been a little over 2 months.
2 months.
Started August 1st.
Okay. So, and tell the folks a little bit about yourself. Where did you join us from?
Well, last year I was at the National Science Foundation. I was working as a program director in chemistry. Before that, I was at Florida State University in the Department of Chemistry and at West Virginia University before that.
What attracted you to the Houston job?
This is a great institution. The president has aspirations of being recognized as a top 50 public university, and I can tell you, I've been a fan of this institution for many decades, having visited the campus 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and today, and just see this dramatic rise in the opportunities, the resources, the infrastructure, the student body, everything. And I can say from outside that it already is a top 50 institution. We just need to be recognized as such.
Exactly. So a lot of folks hear engineering, or they hear natural science and mathematics, or they hear class, and they don't understand all the programs that are under that title. So tell us, obviously there's mathematics inside there, but what are all the natural sciences that are in your college?
We have 6 departments. Mathematics is one of them. Chemistry, biology, physics, earth and atmospheric sciences that covers geophysics and geology, and then computer science. Which kind of interweaves with all of the other departments in terms of elevating elevating the opportunities that are available.
As I asked some of the other deans as well, are we about to go to the anthem? Yes. All right, let's go to the anthem for a second. We'll be respectful. Come right back. Stay right here.
Great.
Okay. As always, great stuff from our Spirit of Houston folks. And so, as I was mentioning, so alumni, you have a great alumni base, but we've got to get them activated a little bit more. How can some alums get engaged in the college?
Well, come back to campus for one thing. We had a tailgate this morning before this game in conjunction with the Honors College and with class and the College of Education. And so please, if you're coming back to campus, get in touch with us. Let us know. Homecoming weekend is a great time to visit because we will be out in force and looking to welcome people back. If you're from chemistry or physics, let us know. We can connect you with some of your favorite faculty. Hopefully, we can get you in touch with some of our alumni as well. We do have a great and very supportive alumni base.
I kind of joke that in engineering, sometimes the mechanical engineers don't want to hang out with the industrial engineers and have a party together. Are you good? Can chemistry get along with? Are we all getting along? And
we are all getting along very well. We are all working together.
You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? It's like,
yeah.
I want to party with all the mechanical engineers. Where did these industrial engineers come from? Well, we appreciate you being here. We know you're going to do great things. Come back and join us again, and the best of luck.
All right, very good.
Great to see you.
Appreciate it, Mike.
That is Greg Dudley, our new dean of the College of Natural Science and Mathematics. We don't have a big segue here because we don't need one. We have pretty much the greatest athlete in the history of the sport, or a history of sport, jumping in here. And I think it's perfectly appropriate, if we have the outside noise, to have the fight song hitting when Carl Lewis sits down.
Sits down, yeah.
Coach Lewis, how are you?
Good. I'm kind of happy right now because I love the rain. I love the humidity, and Arizona doesn't.
That is probably true. Well, you came in here from somewhere. Quick, where were you recently? You were just overseas?
The last trip, I was in India last week.
What were you doing over there?
I was over there. There's a big marathon they have, a race there. India is exploding. As we know, their economy is exploding. And they want to do a bid for the Olympics in 2036, so they had me over there for this marathon. So it was great.
And how are things in track and field?
Things are going well. Track's always a challenge we're dealing with, but the team is solid. We're really excited about the men's team. Here again, we're perpetual top, have a chance to run at nationals, and the women's team has come a long way. We're excited about it. So we're a force now in the Big 12, and definitely nationally. And
we're just having you on for a couple quick seconds, but I know we won't give away the big announcement later today, but the Centennial's coming up.
Yep.
And if there's anyone who's the face of a university, I'm sitting next to him, you and a few other folks. What is it going to feel like for you as we go through these next 16 months to get to the Centennial?
Well, first of all, it feels like I was here when we started. But it's exciting. I mean, to think about it, I know there's people that have been here since the 40s and 50s and 60s. But even the 70s when I came here, 79, to see the transformation, just incredible. To be a part of the 100 year, to think just a little kid from New Jersey who wanted to come to college and had a dream, and now we're part of this incredible university. And it's incredible because it mirrors an incredible city. It's diverse, it's strong. The academics are strong. We're constantly winning, and it's so exciting to see how academically we're marching up those numbers. So it's just kind of a fitting time to celebrate what the university has become.
And I know, obviously, track and field is very close to your heart. The university is close to your heart. There's a lot of ways people can help track and field, right? What do you got going on where people can help track and field?
Well, the Podium Club is always a way to do it. And the biggest thing, too, is just come watch meets. We are an incredible team. Indoor is always sold out, so we come early. Outdoor, there's a lot more space. So the biggest thing is just come out and watch the meets. Last year we had a national champion. I think we will again next year, this season coming up. And we're going to have an exciting team and some real big surprises that are going to be coming we'll be able to announce soon.
Well, from another little guy who came from New Jersey, from the University of Houston, to one who came and has certainly made the University of Houston probably, if you say Carl Lewis, people immediately think University of Houston. So thank you for everything you do. Every time we ask you to do something, you say yes.
Yeah.
Every time I ask you to do something on behalf of the Alumni Association of the University of Houston, you say yes. You're the best. Thank you for everything you do.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And, I think the big thing is I really feel that if I didn't come here and meet Coach Tellez and come to this university, you would know me. So it's a two-way street. So what I say to all the young athletes, I hope I can help you develop into a person that loves and respects the people that help them enough to come back and help as well.
Well, you're the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
Carl Lewis, the absolute best. So we're going to close our showdown. I think we always close the showdown by letting you see a little something that's going on in the field. So I'm going to talk over that so I can see when We should get to run out of a tunnel. Don't you think you and I at the Centennial should run out of a tunnel?
Make it a short tunnel.
I mean, the game's about to start. It's 10:56. Look, the team's lining up.
yeah.
Stay here and talk through this with me.
It would
okay?
be cool. We're standing at the U of A.
I want to
UH.
thank everybody who's put on our show while we talk through this, because we always bring the team out and end our show. I want to thank everybody behind the scenes, Iggy and Matt and his whole team that put this thing on. It takes a lot of work to set all this up.
Yeah.
They always say yes as well. But wouldn't one of your worst nightmares be run out of the tunnel and trip? Like, is that every time I think I would run out of the tunnel, but it wouldn't end well. You should be at the front, and everyone.
So you don't trip.
You're like, what do they call it? Drags off of you.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
drag off of Carl Lewis like an 18-wheeler on the freeway. And these young people that are in the front of the line, Carl Lewis would have the flag. Now, hold on. See the flag. Let's harken back while we have a chance while they're getting ready. You on the boat with the flag in the Olympics.
Right, yeah.
That might have been one of my favorite memories. It was pouring rain.
Yes, it was. And it was incredible because they did not tell us. They said, come down and be a part of it. But
You
they
didn't know
tell,
what was-
had no idea. Because they never tell people involved with the
What you're gonna
with the
do.
torch. Yeah, so we get there, and then I'm walking down there, and I see Serena. I said, what are you doing here? She said, what are you doing here? So it was kind of one of those. It was exciting. I mean, to get out there, and we're going down that river just flying, and in the rain there, holding that torch was absolutely insane.
Well, they're running out of the tunnel, and I know you and I do nothing else but root for the team that says Houston on the jersey.
Absolutely. I talked to the officials a little bit, too. I think we're good.
You're good? Perfect. Carl, you're the best. Thank you. For everybody
Thanks,
that
Mike.
watched us today, I want to wish everybody a happy homecoming. Good morning wherever you're waking up in California to watch the game. It's still good morning. I can't believe it's not even 11 o'clock yet. We're about to kick off, but thank you all for joining us. Happy homecoming on behalf of everybody at the University of Houston Alumni Association. Happy homecoming 2025. Go Cougs.
All right, man. Thanks again. No problem.
Did you meet Billy? Did you meet Billy Stritch?